Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so thrilled to be here today. Okay, so let me see if I can figure this out. Oh. Um okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I got that figured out. Amazing. All right. So remember to hit subscribe and the little notification bell on my YouTube so that you're notified when I go live. I try to go live between, I don't know, 1:30 my time, which is just a minute, 3:30 Eastern. No, 2. It's 2 o'clock now because time just changed. So between 2:30, 1:30, 12:30, 11:30 Pacific. Okay, so I'm going to do a general reading for right now. I like to start by doing general readings for everybody. This is for the collective. This gives you a little bit of information, what's taking place, what you should know, because to be a little bit armed with information is amazing. So let me just pull some cards here for the collective. And once you're here, don't forget to comment me and I will pull you a card. I'm hearing right now somebody needs to relax, chill, chill, relax. So if you're watching live, comment me. Oh, interesting. Okay. Watching replay, hashtag replay. And to get a card, it's important to come in live. Okay. So it's been a hard week. It's been a heavy week for some of us. Oh yes, Mercury is in retrograde. Mercury is in retrograde as I say that. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't make this stuff up. All right, one more card. Okay. Yes, as I was saying, Mercury is in retrograde. It's been a hard week for some of us. So this is in the past position. So say no. If there's something that you are just not feeling, give yourself that permission to say no. I also did that this week. It's my life is just as heavy. Cancel, clear, delete that. We are all experiencing some heaviness. I know the world is in the position it's in. We're not going to go into details about that, but Mercury's in retrograde. Say no. So I also have had to say no this week. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what's happened with that. So having to say no this week meant that I had to put me first, which I have learned through my travels of this journey of being spiritual and being a medium and whatnot. I've learned that self-care and boundaries are so super important. It's saying no is that important, and I put me first. I was finding that I was giving too much of myself, that I was exhausting myself, and for what? For what? What good am I to anybody if I'm exhausted and can't do what I'm supposed to be doing on a daily basis? So I was like, yeah, no. Nope, and nope. And it's, you just can't make this stuff up. Rejuvenate. So maybe you haven't said no to something that needs to be said no to. I said no this week. Nope, I am just not gonna. It is time for rejuvenation. And of course, with Mercury being in retrograde right now, it's all about the rejuvenate, reset, all that good stuff. So it makes sense that this says rejuvenate, because it is so super important that your energy is protected first and foremost. Oh, I got comments happening here. I got to look. I'm still learning this platform. Bear with me. Hello, Abby. Hello, yo. I will get, yes, hang in there. I will get you a card for sure. Your energy is first and foremost, because if you are drained, exhausted, burnt out, tired, over it, had enough, all of that, what good are you to anybody, right? Like, we are here to help other people. We're here to, but if you are not in a position to be of service, be of help, it is time to reevaluate, reset, rejuvenate, all of that. And it is so important. Now, this could include face your shadow. So, what do you need to work on? What triggers do you need to untrigger? Untrigger, right? What needs to be looked at? Because facing your shadow, it's not as scary as you think it is. It's a matter of understanding it so that you can learn from it. It isn't meant to go through it again, as in feel it again, do it again. We're not here to like hammer into. You're here to understand different situations, different experiences. So facing that shadow so that you can learn and grow from that, that's where that comes from. Now, that's super exciting to know that. And then to love yourself. It is so important, because if you don't love you, who else is going to love you? Right? Okay. Amazing. Amazing. That's an amazing message, because right now Mercury is in retrograde. It's been a hard week for me, and it's only Wednesday. It's been a hard week. And we're only halfway through. Okay, so Abby, you're looking for a card. So what does Abby need to know? What reminders does Abby need? Well, if it would cooperate here. There we go. Okay, Abby, what do we got for you? Right there. Yeah. Go with the flow. Abby, going with the flow. So this is telling me that there is maybe some fear, maybe some control issues, maybe some triggers that I was just talking about. But something about you, and I'm trying not to sound like I'm pointing fingers or judging or shaming, because that's not at all what this is about. So going with the flow was super important. So is there something in your life right now that you were just like, nope, not having it, not doing it? Maybe it's time to release that. I got to fix my things here. Maybe it is time to release that. So like I just said in the card reading there, it is important to rejuvenate, love yourself, because it is time to just, let that shit go. Release what is just not working so that you can just go with the flow. Is there something that's making you full of fear? Is there something that you feel like you have to control? Is there something that you are feeling triggered by and you're like, no, not having it? Just let it all go, because what's happening is you're blocking things. So you could be blocking chakras, you could be blocking abundance, prosperity, all of that stuff. And I'm feeling right now something in right there. So there could be something to do with the throat chakra, the crown chakra, maybe the throat chakra, because you feel like you can't express yourself. You're not standing in your own power, or you're having headaches, or there's something right here. Oh, what's happening here? I don't know what's happening. Oh, Hello, Shannon. Okay. So there's something happening right here. So I don't know what that means for you, but that's what I'm feeling right now. So it could be a headache. It could be, yes, I have fear of driving. Oh my God, you were talking to, I don't know what I would classify myself as. I get into that vehicle and I feel like I'm on top of the world. Like my dad was a truck driver, and I got my driving skills from my dad. I get into that car, my truck, and I feel like I could just, I'm on top of the world. So a fear of driving is not anything that I that I even is in my remote level of anything. Like so so what I'm hearing right now is you either one of two things here, but at some point there was a car accident that took place. So either you were involved in the car accident, it could be this life, a past life, probably this life, but a fear of driving comes from either a car accident that somebody was killed, that somebody was severely injured. But I'm hearing something from a past life. So something in a past life that you brought forward into this life that you're trying to work through. So there's that fear of driving. And there's something to do with water. So I don't know there's something to do with water. So did somebody drive into a lake or a body of water? But there's something with that. Now, of course, cars were invented in the early 1900s. So in a past life, you probably didn't have a car. However, I'm feeling something from a past life has come forward into this life, and it's something to do with water, maybe even drowning, which has turned itself into driving in this life or at this point. So driving can be scary because there's a lot of people out there and a lot of people are texting or not paying attention or whatever they're doing. But yes, that's a legit thing, but it's something from a past life or early this life that needs to be worked through. So it's important that it's important to try to work through that, and that's where I feel that you're going to have that aha moment, and probably this Mercury retrograde, because you're going to revisit that and figure out your triggers for all of that. So this is going to be a hard one for you, and face that shadow work. I don't know if you saw the reading that I just did, the general reading, but that applies here. So it's important that you figure out that fear of driving because you feel like you are trapped or you're at the mercy of other people, or that you are stuck where you're at. I mean, there's a lot of domino effect over that. So it's important to figure out the route, and it's important to get that all sorted out so that you can move forward. Some of it I did. Okay. Yeah, it's important. It's important to get that figured out and worked out, so that you can move forward with all of that. Because I don't know. If I couldn't drive, I don't know. I would be more concerned that I couldn't drive than the fact that I was afraid of driving. But anyway, so that's go with the flow. Go with the flow. It's time to do some driving. It's time to figure it all out. It's time to just let all that shit, just release it and then just go with it. Shannon is looking for a card. Awesome. Okay, Shannon. So what does the universe want to remind Shannon of? And don't forget to hit subscribe and share this video on. Oh, please. So Shannon. Okay, well, you saw that jump right out. So there we have it. There we have it. Make a plan. Shannon, it is time to make a plan. So you are a little bit of in procrastination mode. So it's in this. I said this exact thing to my father-in-law last week. I need a plan. Let's make a plan. I am not leaving this house till there is a plan. So I feel like that's the universe giving me a smack. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, it is. Yep, it is. Okay, so make a plan. All right. So clearly, I've been at a crossroads for 2 years. So clearly, very well what this is all about. So the universe is saying, okay, come on, Shannon. Come on, Shannon. Let's do it. We need a plan. Let's put this together. It's time. It's time. It's time to move forward. And I said to my husband as we got home that very day that I said to my father-in-law, I need a plan because you are in limbo, you are in indecision, and you're stuck. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? Do I do that? And that's on a loop in your head for, it just goes round and round and round. If you just make a decision, put a plan into action, and move forward, there's no more spinning up here. I'm so stuck. I just don't know what to do. Well, book in the reading. Book in the reading. It's in the description. So if you'd like to book in a reading, it's just a 15-minute card reading. There is with me on Zoom available, and there's also email reading as well available. Click on to the link and book in a reading so that we know how to unstuck you. It's important that we unstuck you. But what I'm going to say right now is it's important to make that decision. Now, sometimes when we are sitting there, wheels are going around and around and around. We want to make decisions that are best for other people, not for us. So if I do this, how's that going to work? If I do this, how's that going to work? Don't worry about what other people are wanting and thinking. What do you want? What do you want? Maybe you don't want to do any of it. If you caught the reading at the very start, the general reading, the very first card was no. Maybe you don't want to do whatever it is that you're stuck doing, or you feel like you're stuck inside of. Just say no and don't do it. Let it go. Go with the flow. Walk away, or make a plan and move forward to do it. And what I'm hearing right now as well is go to ChatGTP. And I know that there's some controversy on that, but I'm telling you, it is my right hand man to stay or leave a marriage, 2 kids. Well, what do you want to do? Because I'm not going to give you advice either direction. That's not my decision or my choice to make. That is completely 100% your choice. But what do you want to do? Now, I will say this, though. If there's abuse or toxicity, then yeah, I mean, we have to reevaluate that, right? But if there's not abuse or toxicity, maybe it's miscommunications. Maybe it's, there's a whole list of things that could be a factor. Now, how much work do you want to put into making it right, making it happy? I also, with my husband, we were at that point at one time. Do I leave or do I go? Because enough of this shit, right? And so we sat down one day, we had a really good conversation. There's no fighting. I mean, we have, but we needed to have the hard talk, and we had the hard talk, and we worked it all through, and here we are. But it boils down to, what do you want? And I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. Awesome. I'm going to pull a card or two from the angels. Let's see what our angels are recommending or reminding us of. If I can find the deck right here. Let's see what the angels want us to know. If I can get the deck out of there, that would be amazing. Okay. Absolutely, Shannon. And like I said, if you'd like to book in for a 15-minute, the link is in the description. Go ahead. And like I said, there is one like Zoom. I'm on my camera, but I mean Zoom or an email reading. And when I say email reading, I'm not saying that I'm going to sit there and type all this shit out, because that is not what's happening. What I do is I record it, then I send it via email. That's what I'm talking about, because I'm not sitting there typing out nothing. So easy peasy. All right. Okay, what do our angels want us to know? Okay, angels. Oh, and I'm even going to pull. Okay, I'll pull from this one first, and then I got a different Angels deck that I'm going to pull from. Angel of Determination. Look at that. Angel of Determination. So this means, you know what? Yes, go with the flow, but you also have to be determined enough to do it. As in, it is like, what do you want? Like determination. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want this? I guess that's probably the best way to put that. Oh, whoops, I'm making a mess. Hang on. There we go. Okay, now this other deck that I just had in my mind's eye. I think it's okay. It's unicorns. I lied. It's This is an old deck, but I'm going to use it anyways. And it's unicorns. I lied, not angels. It's okay. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to pull it out. Haven't used it in a very long time. So we're going to see what the unicorns want us to know today. Okay, let's see. The unicorns. If I knock that over and it falls over, I'm going to cry right here on my live, just so you know. Okay, almost. You almost saw a grown woman cry. Almost. It was that close. All right, I'm going to pull 4 cards from the unicorns. It is an old deck, but it still has a lot of amazing messages. And I felt drawn to it just now. There's going to be clearly a reason for it. Wow. Yep. The unicorns. Okay. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. So I don't know if your parents are still here or not, but love from your parents. Now, if I can pick this card up, share. When you share, everyone feels happy. So when I see this card, when I see share, it's telling me that I have a gift to share and that the world needs to see or know about. So possibly you're in that position as well. Now I'm also, the next card here we have is water. So of course you're always hearing to drink more water, absolutely. But what I'm hearing right now today is it's important to be around water. So maybe taking some self-care time and going and sitting in a nice hot bath full of hot water. I can't go near lakes and rivers around here. I'm in Canada. It is the wrong time of year for any of that stuff. But if you are in a position where you can go around lakes, whatever bodies of water, because water soothes us, and water is just so healing. That's a good word for it. Let go of stress. Let that shit go. So again, with Mercury retrograde here, it is time to work through this stuff, reevaluate, reassess, all the re's. So letting go of stress. And to do that, you need the water, sharing what you know. Share what you know. So if you are a medium, if you are a cook, if you are an artist, if you're a musician, share that shit. People want to see it, hear it, know about it. It is important. The world needs your passion right now more than ever, I'm sure, in the entire history of the world at the moment. So sharing what you have going on is so important right now, as long as it's your passion and it helps to raise that vibration. Now, love from your parents. I don't know what I'm seeing this for, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to question this. I just need to trust this. So, I mean, this is in the past position. Love from your parents, like currently right now, me in my life, what's happening with my life is I've got a father-in-law who's in his 80s, and we're trying to get him moved. He lives out by himself, out on the farm. He's 25 minutes out of town, and he's showing signs of aging. So we're trying to get him moved into town. My mother right now is in the hospital with things going on. I'm 5 hours away. I can't just go. I can't just run in and see her, make sure everything's okay. So I have to keep texting and getting hold of my sister and, making sure that all that is well. So when I'm seeing this card, if I can get it. So when I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, universe. Because I needed to see that today between father-in-law and mother. So the unicorns, amazing. We have some new people coming in. Awesome. So Marie is saying hello. Okay, perfect. All right, so is anybody else looking for a card today? Get that back there. And again, if you could hit the subscribe button. If you could share this video out, that would be amazing. And I come on here Wednesdays. The time difference, just a minute, because we just had time change. 2 p.m. Eastern is when I am here. Hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you know that I'm here and you can come on and you can get yourself a card. If you are looking for a personal reading, I do have in the description, you'll find my link to my website where you can book in a 15-minute card reading via Zoom so we can talk to each other. Or email. And I'm sitting here typing everything out, but what I'm doing is I'm recording the reading and then I send it over to you via email. So if you're looking for any of that, then absolutely schedule that in. So Marie says, saying tough here. I'm wondering, do you ever see me and Philip getting back together? We broke up some months ago. We have been doing that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, I know a lot of people are always asking about love. And do you know what? What I would recommend is watching the replay, because the replay has the general card reading at the very start. I will pull you a card, but when it comes to love readings, through my travels, on my second marriage, I've been through enough relationships. I have learned a lot of stuff. I'm not the expert by any stretch, but I will tell you this: when it comes to relationships, it is important to put yourself first. So you've been together 9 years, you broke up months ago. What I would recommend is let that shit go. Now, if it is something that you are willing to fight for, then I would absolutely be fighting for it. 100%, but that still includes a lot of A, self-care, B, understanding some shadow work, because as much as he was at fault, you're also at fault. It takes two to tango, whatever that saying is. So it's important that it's understood that doing relationships and then not doing relationships, where did you fault? What are you willing to own up to? And what are you willing to take accountability for? And is he also wanting to do? Does he want this to work? Does he want to put the work into it? What is he wanting to own up to? What is he willing to take accountability for? He has to do the same thing and coming in and having the hard conversation. But I will pull a card. And again, I am no relationship expert by any stretch, but when it comes to relationships, it has to work on both ends, and it has to be something that both of you want to work at. And if it happens that you are no longer together, you got to reassess that and understand that maybe you learned your lessons, or everything that you were, whatever was for your highest good in this relationship, maybe it's been served, and maybe it is time to let it go and look after you, as in self-care for you first, and finding something healthier, whether it's learning how to cook, taking cooking classes, whether it's a relationship, whatever all of that is. But anyways, I am going to, of course it hurts. Of course it hurts. 100%. We don't put our heart out to get it trampled all over. Of course it hurts. Okay, anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to stop with all that. Tammy, my BFF. How the hell are you? Okay, so Marie, let's see what we can tell Marie here. Okay, Marie. So again, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you are on my Facebook page, make sure you hit that follow button. But come to my YouTube and hit that subscribe button, and then the little notification bell when I go live. Okay, so Marie, what do we got? Hang on, I'm not feeling any of that. Just a minute. Okay, right there. Yeah, exactly what I did. My big long-winded story was all about engage, higher reason. So there was a reason, as much as it sucks to hear it, there was a reason that all of that took place. And now it's time to do what works for you. So Marie, it is time to what makes you happy, what brings you joy and passion. It's time to dive headfirst into all of that. So engage higher reason. There was a reason all of that took place, and it's time to engage in things that make you happy. All right, Anna. Hello, Anna. Anna or Anna? Anna? I'll give a card to Anna. I'm going to call you Anna. I hope that's how you say that. Anna. All right. What does the universe want to remind Anna of? My name's Maria. Right? You are, but I have other people on here. I have other people. This one is for Anna. All right. Anna. All right. What do we got? Is Anna still here? Oh, I shuffled. Anna, you have the same card, meaning that there is things that you are being asked to jump into something that brings you passion and joy. Whatever brings you happiness, it is time to honor that. Interesting. Okay, my BFF Tammy. I don't know if you're still here, Tammy. If you want a card, I'm going to pull you a card. I don't think that Anna was here. Express your joy. Tammy, express your joy. Happiness. All right. Amazing. All right, guys. This was fun today. I enjoy this. I enjoy pulling cards and giving you a sense of direction or clarity or whatever it is you're looking for. And again, if you're looking for that 15-minute card reading, you can do it via face-to-face meet. You can do it email. And again, I'm not typing shit out. I will record it and then send it to you email. So that's why I call it the email reading. So if you're looking for the 15-minute personal reading, the link is in the description there. So stoked that you guys have decided to join today. Getting a little bit of clarity, a little bit of direction, a little bit of guidance. And don't forget that I will be back here next Wednesday at 2 2 Eastern. There we go. It's getting better. All right. Much love to you all, and thank you for coming. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video out. Thank you, and much love to you.